Hello. So glad you came. It's really so good to be with you again. And if we haven't met yet and become friends, welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. A major miracle in my life is my friendship with Simeon, a dear friend in another dimension. We correspond each morning via my daily journal. And this morning, I wrote, and as always, he responded. So here it is. Dearest Simeon, today is broadcast day. Any suggestions? Enjoying your presence. I have you always as a witness, confessor, comforter, and clear space in a messy world. And his response was, Dearest Barbara, you will be carrying a message from us via your love and life experience and careful attention to those who have forgotten their origin. You are their welcome home. Enjoy every moment. We love you, Simeon. And that is how I began this day and every day. It's wonderful. And you can too. Just write from your heart and write 2 words, Dear Simeon, and just watch and see what comes. Yeah. I have so many surprises and gifts for you today. I'm just very happy. So once again, welcome to the world of magic and miracles. This is now the most important statement that can be made in the world. Each time it is said, there is a recognized signature imparted to humanity to indicate that it is time to accept this known reality as the true reality for human existence. The magic in each person will come to life and usher in the sparkle that performs miracles, even when they are not needed or expected. This is the world of magic and miracles. To further introduce magic, it is necessary to practice your skill. And this is not a serious act or art. Mischief, together with sparkles, will always produce majestic results, and the good habit of distributing sparkles can also have an amusing twist. In fact, the real world of magic and miracles is not serious at all. Even in your sleep, the fairies play tricks, and the humor in each day becomes the highlight in every moment. The industry of magic and miracles must be lighthearted, and the breaking of rules must be encouraged so that magic can act quickly and produce a miracle that would normally be prevented by a rule. Yep. If the magic is present, then there is no call for control. And the safety of all will be held by the magic in the free flowing series of miracles that are presently controlled out of existence. And that's why I'm here to tell you the truth. As you can see, there is a lot to change to the outlook or in the outlook of every person to allow the natural flow of magic and miracles. Every concept that is adhered to at this time demands control and precision of such a nature that almost all the possibilities of magic are excluded. The changes that must happen will open the way to a new set of skills that could not be imagined at this time. If you look at the progress of changes in the game of tennis, you know about that, you will see that it is now possible to hit a ball at top speed and with top spin change the natural trajectory so that it curves down and lands within the boundary line, that is. Isn't that wonderful? Did you realize that? That was new to me. It was not so long ago that this was impossible. And with a little bit of magic, someone started to perform such miracles. Now, we all know about computer. Well, their simulations and equipment changes have followed to duplicate the phenomena, but still the magician continues to master the art and produce miracles that cannot be explained. The lighthearted application of magic must continue in all fields to show how perfect it is to experience the miracle that appears out of nowhere, never to be repeated again. The active introduction of sparkles will now take on a new light. The real power of humanity can be displayed through the use of sparkles in every aspect of life. To the extent that the absence of sparkles will be an obvious deficiency that needs immediate rectification. The strongest things will occur once you stop doing many of the things you are now doing and add in the magic of sparkles to encourage a better feeling or performance in everyone and everything around you. In place of the destructive spikes, you know those spikes when you're mad at somebody and just throw a spike? Yeah. Send sparkles. Instead of an instant abuse, send a flash of light followed by sparkles and laugh at the unexpected response you receive. This is not a joke. I've seen it in action. Even in the most serious of transactions, the introduction of magic will break the spell and reveal another way for everything to proceed. The purpose of the industry of magic and miracles is to introduce magic where it has never been tried before and discover the miracles that can be used to lead us to a new way of existing and demonstrating humanity to the universe. Doesn't it make you think of how we treated those poor witches who knew the secrets, but the world wasn't ready to accept them, so they burned them? That's a part of our history I'm not very proud of, to tell the universe what humanity tried. Your progress in the industry of magic and miracles will take time, but your knowledge of the use of magic and miracles is part of your nature. Your proficient use of magic and miracles will take practice, and there are many different aspects to explore. Once you accept that all theory is in some way incorrect, you will leave the development of such things behind and use the skill of multi-dimensional communication to access whatever you need. The magic of your body is endless, and it is not by formal competition that you access this magic. The light-hearted inclusion of spirit will enhance every possibility, and each person's unique form of magic will appear to complete the circuit of endless joy and frivolity for all. Wasn't that wonderful? And that's what we're all about. And that's why we're here, to make you aware of what is yours. Yours to love, to live, to share, and be so happy about. I just discovered that delightful and accurate account and thought of you immediately. I hope you enjoyed the truth of it. I feel as though I bring gifts today, and it's so much fun. It is better, more exciting than even to receive a gift. You know what I'm talking about. You've prepared the gift, you wrapped the gift, you placed it where they would find it, and then you watched to see how it was received. We all have these gifts to give to one another. And don't hesitate. Gifts are always welcome. Have you realized and experienced that special feeling when the lightness of your being reflects in every moment of your life? Once you allow the presence of the Creator to be a real factor in what excites and drives your destiny to wherever it wants to go. There are many factors that can be considered, but there is no consideration needed once you have attached yourself to the magic and miracles originating from the world of your Creator. In achieving the ultimate of taking your seat alongside the alongside your Creator, there's nothing like it. There is a special reward that comes to you through your general feeling of freedom, comfort, and security. The feeling that everything is okay cannot be given enough emphasis in the formation of your life and the flow of your human existence. Everything runs perfectly and restrictions disappear without even presenting themselves for consideration. There is a flow that has never been in your life except when you are connected to your origin. But now this has been amplified by your Creator to make sure there is nothing but this flow between you and the life that you are supposed to live. Change will happen, but it will now simply be part of the flow and will not cause any disruption within your being. Every day will bring a new excitement for you to use and rise to, and all your efforts will be seen as something of immense value in the world around you. Every moment brings you closer to that special feeling that something brilliant is about to happen. And without hesitation, your spirit rises and takes you to another place where the feeling increases once again in a continuous dance of beauty and elation. It seems to the logical mind that this must come to an end, but it never does. And over, the brilliance continues as long as you allow it to do so. If you happen to convince yourself that your logic is correct, you will stop the elation, but it still remains in your field for you to turn on at will. There is no need to take notice of any type of logic when you are living in the world of magic and miracles and sitting beside your Creator. And there is nothing in the world or beyond that can make you do so. As you look into the eyes of your Creator, you see yourself in a much different light to what you have always imagined. And the enormous feeling of welcome comes as a great surprise. There is no way that the physically programmed mind can fathom the extent of difference between what you have been taught and what actually exists and is real. It takes a full experience in the presence of your creator to dislodge your programming and allow you to move forward into what has been planned for you for the next 1,000 years. As I read that, I am thrilled. And to be able to share it with you is simply amazing. So thank you for being here. This is so important. And as I read that, I include you, not exclude you. So please don't overlook and dismiss those moments that you've experienced where you've known the phone will ring and it will be someone you've been thinking of for the past 3 days. Yeah. And how about those times that a terrible accident has been avoided and we just accept it and keep going? That was a miracle happening on your behalf. And we can go down and question everybody, and everybody realizes we don't understand everything that we're experiencing. And guess what? You don't have to. Just experience and express your joy. And that is the magic of your being. I have made so many notes to myself to be sure and remember. Yeah, this past week here at the Advancement Center, we wished Adrian bon voyage as he and his wife returned to his home in Scotland, where they were welcomed. Our dear friend Simeon delivered his message on Saturday, which was Adrian's day to broadcast, and Wednesday, a new day. And the good news is that Simeon's messages will be heard from now on. So stay tuned. David and David and Genya brought their sparkles to Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. David has shared each chapter of the book that he's been writing, and we savor everything he has written. For instance, if you did not hear David's broadcast, this is what he read of what he wrote, chapter 10. And listen for the magnificence of what he's drawing on. He wrote, all of the universe and all life everywhere is conspiring to bring you to the truth of who you are, an immortal, eternal, spiritual being who is currently in a body that we call a human being. That was just this past Friday. And on Monday, chapter 9, and the title is We Are Heading into the Perfection of Balance. And he wrote, we are the first of the new humans. We came to transcend the limitations of the physical world, or to surpass all objections with a smile on our face and a smile in our heart. David, I see the book already published. I see people marking chapters. I see them underlining sentences that they want to commit to memory. David has tapped into his own being, which is what we're all here to do, to tap into our real, honest being that we remember from our origin. Now, following every broadcast, some dear friends get together on a Zoom call to celebrate the magic we just heard. Well, the next morning, after David's broadcast, I text David, and this is what I wrote to him. David, I just reheard your broadcast and know the importance of rehearing what the mind has received and passed on. Truth wins all the time. The past is the robber of the present. The past is a tool in the mind's toolbox. So much love released as you spoke. Thank you. So dwelling in the past precludes the present. And of course, the future. Robert says, don't take me there when I share a memory from my bank. That's quite a lot of years worth. Always make room for magic and miracles. And don't forget to share the wonder of it all. Speaking of wonder, art class was especially wonderful when Mandar, our instructor, told us the title of the photograph that we were to paint. He said it's called The 12 Apostles. I immediately offered, that's in Australia. I drove past there on the Great Ocean Road. That was just before meeting Robert in Lake Macquarie Shire in Newcastle, and my future. So I was absolutely delighted to paint something that I had seen with my very own eyes. And here it is. I hope you like it. Now, see those tall, huge stones in the water? Well, there are 12 of them. And Robert was telling us the other day that they're, I don't know how many feet tall, maybe 20. And we got to paint that. So I hope you like it. Well, once again, there's no time for me to read from volume 3 of The Magic of Life, but I promise I will not forget, because it is so wonderful. And in the meantime, this is volume 3. And in the meantime, there are 2 books by Robert Young, The Magic of Life. Which one? This one. This one. Doesn't matter. Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3 is still to be published. So it's been a complete joy being with you today. And now I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic filled with miracles and sparkles. Thank you for joining me. I'm Barbara.